And the R simply did not exist. That's the bottom line. So as you go on, there are two mechanics that come into the game. One is fake letters. So they don't function or do anything. And then you've got missing letters, so it'll just have a question mark. And then you have to figure out what the missing letter is. Fun and games. Cool. Yeah, I mean, speedrunning words on the stream would be really tough, I think. That could be fun, but I mean, like, to do it sincerely, because if you have an anagram solver, you can just absolutely fly through it. Except the only thing is you can't, because I did say R was fake fairly quickly in. But the other thing is as well is that you would need a team of people, because you wouldn't be able to do it all as one person. So like every time you put something in, you get locked until the next clear. So because of that, early on you'd be okay, because you get more points for the longer words. So if you cleared those out first, yeah, as a solo, you'd eventually run out, because you wouldn't actually be able to. You wouldn't be able to do it. All right. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's just get rid of all the excess guff that I don't need here. Okay. That's weird. This is indeed our No Junction run. I'm really curious about something. I might have accidentally changed the size of the window. I assume we can all see there are some pixels hanging out the bottom of the game feed that are in fact not the game. Anyway, well, as we go on and the such, we'll see. But Yumikizu, thank you so much for 68 months. Hello, hello. Lovely to see everyone. What's up, Achillean? How are we all? Yeah, I'm just going to reset the game feed quickly and see if we can figure out what's up. It's always been the right size before, hasn't it? There's still... Why... Since when? There's not always been a pixel hanging out the bottom, right? Right, let me fix this. Yeah, it really balances out the aesthetic of the game, doesn't it? I need something where it's not black around the outside. So I can see exactly what's going on. Right. It seems to be sorted now. I need some color. Let's see, it's the back one for color. Oh, it's getting darker. Okay. Now I just need to reset a wee thing, and then we're ready to video game. Probably about here, I would say. Why am I so, like, white and pink? I have an idea. Okay. So, there are a couple of things I can do. One is I can make it brighter. Isn't doing me any favor. But I'd rather not go crazy on the lighting. Or I can just like change the color temperature. Or I just embrace the fact that I have no color in my skin. Or is it actually, let's go. I mean, let's try, what, should we go 40? 40% brightness. Ooh, more than that. 60? It must be because it's getting dark outside and I just hadn't realized. The dark has caught up to me. Coming into the Halloween times. And we can darken this. No, too dark. It's probably not bad light levels. And then if we go for an orange hue. Look! I'm orange! Okay, great. Good job. Cool. We'll leave it there. Right, I assume everything's now great, grand, and fixed and lovely, and it's time to video game. So let's reset. And we can start the festivities. Check, check, 1. Yeah! All right, let's rock and roll. Oh, my coffee! The final required exam. Oh, you make all the money now. Huge. Thank you very much, Nash. All right, here we go. Easy peasy. The recording has begun. The timer is ready. I'm ready. Maybe, I don't even know, but let's find out. Feels like forever since we've done this. And it's been but a week. Kind of would like to do it today. If not, we can change the strategy going into October. We shall see. Urugu. Negative damage. Maybe like 5 damage, probably. Oh, no. 227's a lot. That's a big old number. Goro. So in other good news, I'm now up to Final Fantasy 12 VODs from the... Oh boy! Oh boy! Here we go. The odds are like 1%, 2.5, somewhere between 1 and 2.5, I think. Here we go. Well, that's the Zanatsuki. Good to get it out of the way nice and early. So yeah. Only one copyright strike in Final Fantasy XII. This is really good. It was the Esper music. Like the Esper battle music. No. I know the Esper battle music happens more than one point in the game, but it was the Omega 12 fight. So maybe because the Omega 12 fight's so long with that music compared to the others. So I am fully expecting, now that I'm rendering the proper like videos at full quality, I'm expecting to get flagged in a place where it wasn't before. Because what will happen is that for some reason the copyright will like flag a piece of music one time in one point or a couple of times in one point, and then whenever you get rid of that and then re-upload, it's like, wait a minute, this music happened at another point, and then you get that copyright strike. So I am very much expecting another, at least one. So yeah, I replaced it with some FF10 music. Pretty good. And then we'll see. I know 13's a bit of a minefield. 13's pretty okay for the most part, but it definitely has some tracks that you get done for. But yeah, and then also like 13's like one of the longer runs as well. So there'll be more chances for strikes in that. So 13 might take a bit. And then 14's all right. I think 14 might only be 1. I think I did it in less than 12. I'm not sure, though. So 14 might be okay to do. 15, I think, might be 2. And 16 might be 2. But, like, they're both pretty close to being 12-hour VODs. And then we'll get all of those out and released. So I reckon I'll probably start, I guess, publicizing them. Maybe next week. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a thing just one time where I find every piece of copyright music for Final Fantasy, the main games. I'm going to do my own arrangement of them. And I'm just going to play that instead of the actual music. And I think that would be lucrative. I could sell that as well. Like, if I sold the arrangements to people for cheap, and it would be like replacements for your copyright Final Fantasy music. You get the same track, just a different arrangement, and you can just overlay one for one instead of having to replace it with other things. Or I could do what pretty much every single other creator does and just put Super Mario 64. Because I could do like you could buy the entire kit, like a one-time purchase. Or I could do the royalty like model. Like every time you use it, I get X%. But the idea is that you would want it to have an entry level where it's worth buying for the amount of hassle it is to edit it around the copyright, but not so expensive where you'd rather edit around it. Or do the one where it's, what is it like? One of the models where it's, you get to use the music in perpetuity, and then in the fine print it says, if you haven't uploaded a video within 3 months, then the deal gets closed and then you get charged on it. Like, what's it like, the Sony Marvel deal? If you don't make a Spider-Man film within a certain amount of time, we get Spider-Man. Oh, that's not great. Oh, that's an even better one. If you don't make a video within a certain amount of time, I get your videos. That would get super messy, super quick. Wow. That's it. If you don't upload, I own the video for everyone that you've used my music in. Pretty good idea. When I charge people, I have to pay you. No, my ultimate plan foiled. I could have been somebody. Oh my, oh, I art so early. I art so early. Yep. I'm the Napster now. It's an incredibly old reference. What a day it will be as well. What a day. But it could be another day, just like another. Something is popping on my end, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the mixer, speakers, or what. It has happened before, though. I think it is something that does happen with roads. Sad, the attacks have been poor. Come on, Gulgamoosh. Good. Rip. With a pussimus. Oh, I should definitely have done like a counter. A Sphinx counter, death counter. I bet none of you remember when I used to have a swear counter on stream. It wasn't, I don't think very long I had it. So, a while ago, this was years ago, Tomadin designed a component for live split with a counter, like increment counter, because it didn't have it at the time, and I used it for incrementing and counters in FF9. So you could just have a manual counter that you could have like manually press up each time. But what they were able to do was have the counter per split. So I could track how many encounters I got per split in the run and the total amount of encounters. Really, really valuable information for FF9. And then I was like, what other ways could I use a counter? So like in FF10, we did Orin was a naughty word to Titus. So like for some runs, Zanatsu, oh, Excalibur. Okay, maybe. Very unlikely, but maybe. So yeah, those are fun to have. What's up, Erdo? Aloha. Oh, also, Arathil, I think there is a bug with one of the characters in FFbot. So, the situation we had before has happened multiple times since. So I don't know if it's a case of when you reset the game, for whatever reason, certain characters just like go back to the default character or something. But yeah, I've clocked it a few times now and I was like, oh, that's weird. So now I know to look out for it. La 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 la. Why? Keep your thunder away from my junk. All that junk inside my gunblade. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, so historically, usually I find we get up to about 7,000, 7,500 without Gilgamesh. Or it has been around that. So can be done. We just need really good luck. But yeah, that's why it's so much more likely with Masamune, because it's now doing like 32 or something, 3,400, 3,200, I think. Or maybe, I don't know. But it's doing like a couple of thousands. Okay, good. Sad. No. The weapons would make it facile in nature. So that's like the backup. So what I said was that if we didn't get the win as it is by October, then I would go and farm the weapons. But yeah, we had a kind of... Really, it's tough with the stubbornness, you know? Where it's like, there's a chance. That's all I need. That's the problem. Like, I have such a resilient optimism for like... If there's a chance... It's like my worst quality, especially with like certain things. Like it could be fun. The thing is, like, I could literally do this forever and be very happy to do it. Like, I have no issue with grinding stuff out, which is not a surprise. The times where it's a problem would be like, let's say something like FF12 or FF13, where it's like, here's the strat, and then there's like a slightly slower or slightly safer strat that is absolutely what I should 100% do, no questions asked. Like, either for skill level or for whatever reason. And I'm like, yeah, but what if I can do the faster or more dangerous one or whatever. Which is the worst reason ever to do something. Yeah, it's a thing. It's like when people do the ones where it's like, can you beat X game by doing Y restriction? And they'll throw in some like reasonable exceptions. Or here's an example, right? So, Final Fantasy VII Solo Cloud. If you don't do gate skip right at the start, where you skip Naming Cloud and Barrett joins the party at level 1 instead of level 6, then I think it's impossible to do the Reno fight legitimately. So when we do solo character runs, the rules are that you're not allowed to take an action with the solo character unless all the other characters are dead. And the other characters all must suicide themselves immediately in battle. So if you do FF7 without that skip, Barrett has a higher level and therefore higher HP and can't like kill himself. Even if Reno hits him, he can't kill himself in time for you to also be able to kill Reno with Cloud. Now that's, no, strictly speaking, that's not true in so much as you could continue to grind more levels with Cloud to get his stats and whatever, but like it just gets ridiculous at that point. So I only know 2 people who've done the run, including me. And in the other run, they allow Cloud to also help kill the other party members. So that was one of those. It was like, I took an unreasonable amount of time to try and find a way to be able to have Barrett actually kill himself in the fight without having to use Cloud. And I think, like, limit it to being level 18. So, the best thing about it would be I need to get my head straight. Oh yeah, being able to actually use that skip. Because that first gate skip isn't in a single run. Because in that instance, or like in every other instance, like Barrett being that low, not good. Yeah, it is. I think the idea is that there often is a line, and you need to find like what the line is and what that means. So like Solo Garnet's a great example where I think to do it like legit, you would have to get such a high level with Garnet. It would be an unreasonable ask. In the same way that for like 3 all bosses, if we were going to beat Bahamut 1, it would take so long in real time. Like it just wouldn't. You wouldn't be able to get, or it wouldn't be a run. You wouldn't be able to get a run out of it in the conventional sense. So with Solo Garnet in Black Waltz 2, I'm trying to remember exactly how it all worked out. But it's in the Black Waltz 2 fight. Like, you need enough MP to be able to summon Shiva or whatever, because the summons are so expensive at that point. They require so much MP. But for whatever reason, if it's only Garnet alive, I think, is it like, does Black Waltz like 2 or something just like put you to sleep? And then you can't win or something? It's something like that. So I believe the addendum to the rule set was you're still not allowed to use any other characters, but I think you have one other character who is just alive in the fight that doesn't do anything, or something like that. But like that was a case. It was like, well, do you want the run or not, kind of thing. So that was a line. But conveniences are like, doesn't necessarily stop it from being a challenge. But yeah, there's some things where I'm like, that somewhat takes away from the intent. Exactly. So, like, if you have one that, like, make or breaks whether or not the run can be done in real time, like, with any sort of reasonability. Because even, like, if the difference is between, like, a 16-hour RTA run and a 100-hour RTA run, it's like, okay, well, no one's going to do a 100-hour real-time run. Disc 3. Oof. The thing is, though, like, FF8's largely really enjoyable without Junction. So you miss out on a bunch of abilities and a bunch of cool things. But the fights are actually difficult, which is quite refreshing. So there probably is, you could do, I feel like, a custom rule set for junctions, where maybe you're not allowed to junction magic or stats, but you are allowed to learn the GF abilities. So you can junction GFs and you can learn abilities, but you can't do you can't junction stats or stat boosting abilities, something like that. That could be like a nice medium ground. Wow, 2 attacks on Squall. That's really sad. I wonder if I just did an auto clicker. I could spend the time grinding this fight out, arranging one-winged angel. Yeah, well, that's a biggie as well. So like you could if you weren't doing a timed run, like so like FF9, you've got the things where I can't remember exactly who affects who, but like I think is it Marcus? His levels affect Aiko's stats when she joins the party, and then Blank affects someone's stats when they join the party. So if you wanted like to make things easy, you could grind max level on Marcus and Blank or something with the others dead. And then your character joins at a low level, but it's got mega stats. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Blank and Marcus give stats to two characters in 9. So I think, so like the Final Fantasy IX level 1 disc 4 speedrun, to set the save file up for that, you have to do a lot of that stuff. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Would be interesting to see how close. Having like a live graph of like the attempts and how far and how much damage was done and all that stuff would be pretty cool. Wow, really bad. Really bad. Oh yeah, there are encounters. My brain was like... Rip. Fun. Then we need to do a test to see what actually, or who gets targeted more, like in terms of order 1, 2, 3. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Oh, so early. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Lamau. Ugh. Okay. Lovely. Oh boy, here we go. As has happened one time in the previous times, just a couple of messages coming in chat. Just ignore. Oh boy, huge Sanatsuken. What a ledge. Truly the greatest samurai of our time. But the good news is we've now had Excalibur, and Zanetsuken. So surely the next one will be Masamune. And an easy win? That's just maths. That's how numbers work. Got a weird feeling in my left shin. It's kind of like, I don't know, tingly, tingy, tangy maybe. It's not like pins and needles-y, but it's like humming. Maybe it's a humming sensation. There is only one other consideration that I have had for this, which is to do with the Jelly. The Jelly does 17 damage roughly per physical attack, but it also has got spells. It can do like 100 and whatever from its Thunder spell. So I'm wondering what the second summon from Sphinxer Phase 2 is, and if it only has like weaker attacks. Because like the summons will get stronger as they go. So I'm just wondering on that front. Oh wow, that's really sad. Not today, but we did see it last week. Last stream we got to Phase 2. Good. Let's see. Just look this up. Sphinxor. Sphinxara. Okay. There are 3 summons: Jelly, Forbidden, and Triface. Jelly. What's its abilities? Stats, items, and abilities. Oh, there we go. Morph, tentacle. So it's got, okay, fire, blizzard, and thunder. So it can just cast all spells. Forbidden. Sword, slash, thrust, double sword, chain stance, eye blow, blind, silence, sleep, and slow. Might not be that bad. I don't know how bad they would be, though. And then bite, poison, gas, and acid for Tri-Face. Ooh, so Tri-Face has got 6,000 health. So that's not a good idea. Forbidden's got 14. So I wonder... So like blind, silent, sleep, slow, not great, but definitely better than spells. Question is, does Aya Blow, double sword, sword slash, and thrust do a lot of damage or no? Hey, Kristen, hey, mate. Going alright. So we had, I think 3 Gilgameshes so far, maybe 4. We got 1 Excalibur, we got 1 Excalibur, and 1 or 2 Zanatsukins, don't remember which. That's currently where we're at. Yeah, I think maybe killing the Jelly and going to the Forbidden might be the right play for Phase 2. And then the Jelly will have anywhere between 1 and 1,000 health. 1,000. 500 and 1,000 health, something like that. Yeah, I'm curious to try that. Yeah, I really like Tri-Face was not good. So my original plan was to try and kill all 3 of the ads and then go back to Sphinxara. But not good. We haven't got any further yet, Josie. But we're getting there. Kind of, somewhat. Yum ba ba bum. Ba 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 bum. Feeling good. Other than this like weird thing in the right side of my back, which is tight. I don't know if it's just like muscular or whatever it is, but it's just like just seems to get tense and tight. over not very much time. So it's like, I'll like roll it out, press it down for a while, and then a day or two later, right back where we left off. Absolutely, yes. Well, I don't, the thing is, I don't know how much the Forbidden's sword thrust and double sword will do. But if they do less than the spells of Jedi, then yeah, I think Forbidden is the answer. But it can also use spells like Sleep Silence and whatever, which honestly wouldn't be that bad, because if they're using status effects, they're not doing damage. So I do think Phase 2, kill the Jedi, leave Forbidden, hope to win. Ooh. Well, we'll never get it to under 85%. Unless it's 85% of our health. But if it's when it's at less than 85%, that won't happen. Oh, it's beautiful. It's even better. Well, I mean, obviously it'd be great to be able to manipulate more attacks from it, but like, we don't want that to happen. Engine rush. Come on, Big Mas Mooney. Gilgamesh Mooney, slow. It'll be rough to try and win, but like it'll be something, you know. Give us some momentum, some energy. Quiz this again. Nope. Winnable. Winnable. What do we need to do? All right, something's crossed my mind that I might run out of memory on the drive that I'm recording to. I'm gonna start moving stuff. It crossed my mind that I've been rendering files to other folders. Actually, I can just delete some stuff because I've got spares. That'll be easier. Cool. Give me some room. Right. Disk full in approximately 7 hours and 5 minutes. Yeah, we should be fine for tonight. Oh! Ja. Guten Tag. Je suis pas mal. Et toi? Man. Squall getting ripped on again. Well. Pas mal means not bad, right? Oh no. I am sad to hear that. Désolé. I had a small faux pas this morning. I don't know if it would be noticeable. I thought it was. I'm gonna do a thing and people can guess or can see if they can guess what it is. I actually have, so I managed to get grippers with longer leg widths. So I used to only be able to get ankle socks of the grippers, but now I've got like normal socks with grippers, which means I can wear them to work as well, which I love. That's super cool. But yeah, so like, yeah, you can see if you can see what the thing is. Please, please, please. I pray. Okay, well, Excalibur's better than the others, so. We might be able to get through to phase 2. It's possible, we'll see. So what happened was, so now it's worth noting that I naturally do have a patch underneath my chin where hair doesn't really grow. So there's nothing I can do about that. But I was, so I'm using the razor and I've got it like at 1.5 mil or whatever. And I was going like, da, 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 da. And then the guard fell off it and I went, Jook, and I was like, oh no. But I didn't want to like shave my beard completely off because when I did that and like the end of August, I was like, ooh, that was a mistake. So I think like having a short beard is like works fine. But I think now having no beard with bald head is not a great look for me. And people have complained that I shaved my beard at all. People are like, "Where you need to grow your beard back?" I'm like, no, it's so much effort. A long beard is so much effort. So yeah, I think there's like a chunk here. Or somewhere. But I'm like, I don't think it's that noticeable. And I hope like today, tomorrow, like it fills out a little bit. So like I think, you know, if I trim it again like Sunday evening or something, like I think it'll be okay. It's not so bad that I think someone would be like, oh, did you accidentally cut yourself? Or like shave into your face? But yeah, I was just like, oh. But yeah, I think I'd rather have like a small patch than shave completely clean again. Yeah, I didn't know if like what the animations or tells are for Gilgamesh. Oops. Hi. Oh my goodness. Do you know what would be really cool though, Nash? If you could like use that as like for your portfolio or something at work, where it's like, yeah, Mr. Nashlax, we would like you to do some Python work for something, and you're like, I have just the script for this. Oh, I was actually talking about shaving eyebrow stuff with someone not that long ago. And so I think it was someone who had like... Oh yeah, so it's someone who like shaved their eyebrows for whatever reason. Some accident thing and whatever. And it's like, so they lost one eyebrow, and it's like, okay, if you lose one... you need to lose both of them, right? Like it's just not going to work. And I was saying that like every now and again I get like the irrational feeling when I'm like shaving my head that I'm going to like slip and shave my eyebrow. Like it should never happen. There's not really any reason why it would. But just every now and again that intrusive thought. What if my hand just shaved my eyebrow? Oh, that's good to know. if that day ever comes. Which I hope it doesn't. I hope I never have to consider shaving my eyebrows. I dream of an eyebrow-riddled life, filled with lashes of hairs. Alright. I don't know how much damage we've done. It's probably not nearly enough. But it would be so nice to be near to phase 2. Not the cat. Oh, yeah. It is one of those things where, like, like, when an animal can't speak English and you can't communicate with your words, and you're like, it's either going to be, I'm not going to feed you a pill that you're going to hate me for, and I'm really sorry, and I need you to know I'm sorry, but you don't know what sorry is. You know, or I'm going to put a drop of something in your ear. It's gonna feel weird, and I'm sorry, but you don't know that's gonna happen. You just think I'm trying to feed you death pills or poisonous liquid in your ear. Yeah. Tough. Well, I think it might be easier to be empathetic towards animals. They're generally more vulnerable than we are. To a point. Maybe to specify more in the domesticated household animal subset rather than all animals. Don't know how empathetic someone would be if a grizzly bear was running at them. Although it would be wonderful to have the, like, you know, a bear's charging at you and then someone's like, don't worry, it's more scared of you than you are of it. Really? It would be wonderful if dogs did actually just shout like, where are we going? Where are we going? I love you. I love you. Hug me. Like all the videos where people do like dog voiceovers. If that's literally just all they would say, it would just be perfect. It would still be great. Well, yeah, but like only whenever the dog would make the barking sound. They might be thinking those things all the time, but they only say it when they would bark. But then it would be tragic if you had a cat, and it would just be saying, I hate you. I hate everything about you. I have peed on all of your clothes and in your hair. They do be like that? Like, oh, you're very puffy today. Yeah, tough stuff. Ouchies! May I do a quick toilet break after the next one? Huge doors, yeah. I mean, you need a huge doorway to fit it in. But yeah, doors are a thing. Like, castles have them. Massive keys. Why do you keep feeding me the same foods? I asked for the caviar dipped in the blood of 17... I don't know. Mice. Why won't you love me? Yes, now stroke me. Not like that! Yes, you will pet me. Not there! Buy me another cardboard box to sit in. Okay. Hey, Droth, good to see you. Thank you very much indeed. We've got it today, easily. One weekend on, one weekend off. Free. Okay. Oosh. Okay. Probably dead though, yeah. I haven't been tracking. Oh, we're all alive. Amazing. I mean, like, we were definitely dying now, but, you know, cool stuff that everyone lived. We got the perfect spread. Fasting? I think is what you would call it. Getting sober. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's just fasting here. Yeah, everything is easy once this is done. Ugh. Not my cloud. Or squall, whatever. Starvation, I believe. Oh no, no, no! Please, not now. This is like, oh, I swear, if it's Masamune now, this would be horrendous. It would be so upsetting to find out it's Masamune. So it is the opposite sword. Oh, thank goodness. Right, I'll be right back. I need to look. So is it confirmed the far sword is the one that accused? I'm right here. I didn't go. I promise. I'm right here. Woo! Thank you so much for the rain, Lord Miles. How's it going? How's Megabong? I've seen you've been doing that for the last couple of days. I'm gonna win this battle just for you right now. I promise. Oh, I probably shouldn't promise. Yeah, I've heard good things. I mean, I really like Vampire Survivors, so. I've never played Risk of Rain, though. Alright, get ready. I do really want, like, it would be so cool if we won now. It would be, like, the coolest thing. It would be such a payoff. Go, fair. Maybe my casual game group might try out one Eve. I got the call to play D2 today, and I was like, oh. If I'm streaming Final Fantasy VIII, we could be playing Diablo 2. Actually, if we finish this early, like I guess we could do D2. Yeah, they also want to do that climbing game. I don't remember which one it is. It's not the chained together one, but the other one where you're chained together to do things. Okay. Now, Gilgamesh will be amazing in the next round or two. Oh, okay. I don't know which sword's Masmune though. So the far one is Zanetsuken. So is this Zanetsuken? Like the back one was definitely the Zanetsuken. Oh. I mean, we can ride it out, but like, we don't win this. There's no amount of luck I can win. I'm sorry. I'll let you down, Lord Mice. I'm really sorry. I'll need to find a way to pay you back. Although, having said that, now that we know... how it works, we could... like farm the 3.5% Gilgamesh opening until we know it's until we get Masmune. Just need to know which sword the Masmune is so we can figure it out. Yeah, let's do some Euro Truck Simulator. For sure. Give me a time in a day and I'll be there. As long as I'm not working. The red Excalibur, blue Excalibur. I love you went from color to color to then a specific sword. Yes, I'm well versed in the martial weapons. But yeah, okay. So the one that's not red or blue and doesn't look like the Zanetsuken. I got it. Yum, 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 yum. Well, I don't think it is a Masamune sword in this. I'm not sure though. It would make sense to have the one that looks like a Masamune be the Masamune. But I wonder how it looks in all the different games. Do they all look the same? Big crits. The smoke is back. Oh no. Oh, I was really hoping that would have been Gilgamesh there. But it was not. It was a cat. Another big crit. This really would be a good one to get the Gilgamesh win with. And Quizzes is the least damage, so her being the lowest health is actually ideal as well. Oh no! Wait, did you get the wrong drive, or did you not get a drive? Ooh. Well, I guess that's technically better. I don't know what delivery speeds are like in the Germanies. I've been very happy with my NAS. Okay, that's not so bad then. Oh, Angela Rush, not Gilgamesh Rush. Why not? Will not be looking forward to having to buy more hard drives though. Yeah, it's been doing a great job. I don't think it was PC Part Picker, but it's like just. But I did send you, I think, the things. It might have been PC Part Picker. I don't think so, but I think it was an Amazon wish list actually. This is rip, straight rip. Yeah, I can find out easily what it was. Let's go into my 2025 bot list. All right. There it is. That's true, yeah. So Ugreen NA Sync DXP 4800 4 bay. And then yeah. And then the drive is a Seagate Iron Wolf 24 terabyte. Very fancy. Yeah, the Ugreen stuff actually, like, I'm very happy with it. Very usable. It's also very like accessible. Yeah, I don't know long term what I'll end up with mine. I think the idea was to do, I don't know if it was 2.2 or 1.3 with the raid stuff. But yeah, I've not reached the long term yet. Although maybe we'll do a 1.1 when I get the second hard drive. Yeah, I don't know how much. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's look at the swords. That, you're kidding, right? You are kidding me. Another Zanetsuken? Pain. Just pain. Pain and suffering. Wow. Wow. Like, really? Really? Unbelievable. The Muramasa Masamune? I don't know the historical lore. Like, I know there's lore in Chrono Trigger with like enemies and stuff. I don't know if they're both of Japanese origin. But no, don't know origins. Because there's the Muramana, there's the Masmune. There are the others as well. Oh, is this, are you laying up Nash to spike down the ancient sword knowledge? Yeah, I'm ready for a little lecture on sword history. It's good to hear. It would be a real shame if you you couldn't stand it. Is this one of those ones where, like, who's going to finish first? The Python script or Sphinx? It's a good race. I like them odds. Bad. Crit. Yeah. It was like, I love my husband, but I hate it when he talks. There's just something about his voice. It's just so grating. Oh, sad. What a terrible fight. Once upon a time, two apprentices found two swords. The end. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I didn't know that. Great. I hate this man. Like, I know it's like a 40% chance, but that's like 3 Zanatsukins in a row. The master blacksmith and 2 apprentices were constantly competing to be the best and earn their spot as the master's successor. So the master blacksmith is choose a challenge to make the best sword. That's right, Connor Rockets, yeah. Masamune, slow, get to phase 2, win. Burn it down. Whose apprentices made this sword? The master blacksmith first tested the Murasame sword. He held it in the river, and it cut through everything. Leaves, branches, fish. It devoured and cut everything in half. Yeah. Next it held the Masamune in the water, and the fish swam against the sword and smoothly went past it without a cut. And the Muramasa laughed and called it a weak blade. But a leaf then pressed against the sword and cut it clean in half. The master blacksmith professed the Masamune the winner, as it not only cut clean, but also was able to spare innocent lives. It's not about cutting something with a sword. It's about defending innocent lives. Yeah, we've seen Greg like 5 or 6 times already, James. Not a Masamune yet. Many Zenitsukens, though. That's very cool. I like that a lot. Love a parable. Oh no, it's so doable. We just need the luck. Like, genuinely, the last time when Masamune arrived, it was just like, it was a really bad situation for it to come in at. Like, Squall was really low. He was getting completely targeted. So, like, yeah. Tough. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, there's some really scary stuff. Like, you get the things where it's like, oh, yeah, you just get this, like, emperor or king or prince or whatever. Kills everyone. All the families. Don't actually know, Jesse. Probably closer to 10, maybe less. Don't really know. But I think it's probably been about 10 hours, I think. Not 15 for sure. Yo, what's up, Post? Thank you for 65 months, man. How's it going? Lovely to see you. It's been great. Everything went super smooth up until I made a slight detour from the route. And we've been here ever since. So I hope it's like just like, I don't know, like tracking numbers on the screen, and it's not like manual entry, Nash. That would be like a real pain. Cool. Will be very, very cool. Fair. Listen. Ugh. Indeed, Elmon. Indeed. But, hoping for the best. While simultaneously hoping that my hard drive doesn't run out of memory, because even though not long ago it said I had about 8 hours left of space until it was full, it's now gone to 11 minutes. Clearly the stats tool in OBS is not as reliable. Started like transferring files out of the folder I'm recording to hope that it gets more. Oh no, it's definitely, yeah, it's gonna be full before I can get this file out of it. I was like, oh, I deleted a whole like a bunch of things, and it was like clearly not enough. Right, I need this video file to transfer and delete quicker than I run out of memory. Like 0 for 6, 0 for 7 on Masmune, roughly.